Hi, I'm David, and I'm building my second game, a Metroidvania named Orin. This is our devlog, where we share our progress. Welcome!
What's up guys, David here, and today we'll be talking about some small new feature I would like to have for our upcoming Metroidvania game, Orin. So project name, Orin. So today we'll be talking about something like a Hollow Knight-like region presentation animation. So basically something like this. So whenever you enter a new region, you will have this small text with some animation, which is basically describing what's the name of the new region you're actually entering in, right? So that's it. We'll be doing this with DOTween animation, but the interesting part of this is actually to use the DOTween animation component and then bring it to your scripted DOTween sequence. So basically inside of your script. We'll be using DOTween for this tutorial. DOTween is an amazing library. I highly suggest to use it. It's a very efficient library with a lot of APIs. You can do a lot of things with it. You can control a lot of things, and you can sequence basically all of your animations. Plus, if you're using DOTween Pro, you also have a visual component, and actually we'll be using this in this tutorial. Now, a little bit of a structure for project. Basically, we have a gameplay scene where we have actually some also UI related parts, and for this we'll be talking only about this region name panel, let's say. So all of it is at the moment hidden, so let's actually show them all. So this is basically the background, then the specific text, so for a region to be shown, right, which is this one. Then we have some dividers, which are basically these components. Yes, artistic stuff. I'm a terrible artist, but anyways, so basically that's how it actually looks like when the end of the animation happens. But I would just hide it all again, so for you to see the actual final. And finally this one. Okay. Now, so you can actually, in any component in your hierarchy, you can create these DOTween animations. So basically you can go and say DOTween animation, you basically add it, and it will give you a lot of possibilities to animate stuff. So basically you have a set of controls over properties of your components, and you can actually reproduce every single animation you have in a scene. So for the current example, this is what's going on here. As you can see, it's a quite nice looking effect already, right? And it's quite simple to achieve. So in the case of the background, for example, the only thing the animation is doing is basically doing a fade in with the duration of 0.5 seconds. Then you can choose a specific easing method, and it's going to 0.0 alpha value. So for text, a little bit different. So the text is only doing fading with duration of 1 second, different ease method, and then it's going to a 1. So the text is fully visible as a point. And finally, the dividers are a little bit more different. So you have the fading for the dividers, and you also have an animation to it. So you have this move relative to the position of this divider and minus 20 pixels in the Y axis. And this is all. So this is basically what happens, right? So the dividers are entering to the screen. Let me do it again. The text is also growing with time, so slowly. So now that we have the animation already in place, right? What do we need? So basically we need to control it. So for it, we have this component region panel. It has a very simple script, but it's actually where the magic begins, so the interesting part of it. So we have this region name panel script. Let's open it. Now, what do we have in our script? So basically a DOTween sequence. So this allows us to chain animations in whatever way we need. Then we have a reference to the text, so basically the name of the region, because we want to control it eventually. So whenever we enter a new region, then we want to change this name, which is shown in the script. Then we have a set of animations. So this is actually split because these animations, they happen like in parallel, but this one is actually happening in sequence at the end, because this is like the root component and it's hiding everything else. And then this is actually the very interesting part of this tutorial actually. So you can create a sequence. It's very important for you to set to autokill false, because otherwise you cannot reuse the sequence anymore, right? And then you initialize it fast. Then after that we iterate over all the animations we have. So basically we add all the tweens from all of those animations into our sequence. That's a way of bringing an animation from the editor, so from these animation components, to our code to reuse it afterwards. And finally, how do we actually trigger this animation? So we have this public function from the region name panel script, which is receiving a region name, and then so whenever we receive this one, so we just set the text, we rewind always animation in case we're actually stopping the previous animation, and then we play it, and that's it. That's how it is. Yeah, so that's all I can do for now. Hope you like it, hope it helps a little bit. I spent a little bit of time trying to find out how to use also the components from Unity to actually inside of our script get a reference of them to be able to use it, because otherwise you have to create your animations. So from a script, everything from a script, so it's quite hard to iterate, but in this way you can actually iterate here in the editor really fast and finally control your animation. Don't forget to subscribe to get more content on how we evolve in the game. Actually will probably help you in your titles as well, and don't forget to wishlist us. Have fun, guys.